everybody. Welcome to Your Secret Advisor. Here we are in our panel discussion with our lovely panels from the University of Illinois. Today I'm your host, Jerry. I'm a senior in business management.
Okay, and sorry.
So Ruth, tell me, does it feel different today?
It sure does. It sure does feel different.
What made you feel that difference?
The difference is I'm not in my usual seat, but it's all good because I'm in a seat, okay?
I'm the host for today. So pretty much this episode is probably going to be the best Your Secret Advisor ever.
I guess we'll see that.
All
but my name is Ruth. I am a senior in integrative biology, and yes, that's me.
I'm Hector. I'm a freshman and I'm undeclared right now, but I want to go into advertising.
I'm Josette. I'm a junior and my major is economics.
I'm Kenyana. I'm a junior and my major is biochem.
Yeah, so it's great to have all you guys here today. So pretty much I had given Jada some advice from our secret advisor this week, and I just like to just go through it real quick so I can read it back for you guys. Ready to hear this?
Yes.
All right. Losing a friend, no matter how long or short the friendship is hard. Because you spend all that time getting to know each other, then just have things break off or gain in a fight is the worst. If things can be reconciled, if you feel it's worth it, then definitely give the friendship a second chance. As far as flawed friends, just address it to them. Not in a mean way, but point out their behavior and let them know how it's affecting you, because life is too short to not have friends that genuinely care.
True.
So did anything pop out for you guys in reading that?
Something popped out to me when they said life is too short. That resonated with me. I was just, an age yesterday, now I'm another age today, and I'm just like, this type of fast-paced life is just, the world is constantly revolving. So it's like you can't spend all your time and all your whole life on worrying about what other people are doing around you or worrying about what other people are saying about you. Instead, look at who is doing what's right and invest in those types of relationships. But that's what I took from that,
Nice.
Yeah.
Anybody else have some insight on that?
I would say the part about if it was worth it, just because you have to figure out if this is a person who is worth continuing a friendship with. The person that's my best friend, if I hadn't forgiven her and worked through an argument that we had when we were younger, like children, I wouldn't have my best friend today. So you really have to figure out if it is worth it to you.
For me, the part when you said when you should call out someone's actions if it's affecting you, I feel like that really stood out for me is because they may not even notice that their actions are actually affecting you. So it's all about good communication. If you tell them, hey, you're doing this and it's really bothering me, it's messing me up, can you please stop, or can you please tone it down?
Mm-hmm.
It's better you telling them than someone else telling them.
Mm-hmm. And with Jada's situation, she was at a point where her friend was also her roommate. Mm-hmm. So there was a lot of meetings of the minds and just a lot of confronting each other on a daily basis. So pretty much my question is, have you been in that position where you've had to live with your best friend, and how was that like?
I think it could go either way. If you end up living with your best friend, just in college or in any type of setting, then it can either go good where you guys become closer because now you know how you both are and you can accept each other for your flaws, or it can go bad where you're just who in the world did I live with? Who in the world did I, what did I get myself into? So it can go either way, good or bad, but I think that it's possible to go good if you, like I said, teamwork. Use teamwork. Just kind of put yourself in the other person's situation. Whenever there's an argument or whenever there's an altercation, just see why the person is saying what they're saying, and that's how you kind of compromise and just kind of work with them, and that's how arguments get resolved instead of blowing up out of proportion. So I think that's what was your question again?
How to really just be in that situation with your friend who's also your roommate.
Yeah, just try and put yourself in their shoes so that you can be able to grow together and become even more best friends.
Right.
I've never been in a situation where I lived with my best friend, but I did have a situation where I had to like address conflict in a friendship, and unfortunately, like we're no longer friends. But like, I think that if we had like a stronger communication, it definitely could have worked out. Well, I don't want to say it could have, because that person was like not a good fit for my life. Like, I came to a point in my life where I just needed support from someone, and this person literally told me like, "You're strong enough. You don't need support from me." And I was just like, "Damn, that's it." Right? And then I was just like, I mean, it hurt me in the end, but like I just had to like let go.
Yeah.
And if it was meant to be, it would come back to me. But like that was something that really hurt me. But I just had to know like, okay, this person isn't for me, and I just have to let this person go.
Right.
I mean, it's possible to know someone, but certain circumstances bring out qualities in a person that you never had to see before. So it is possible that, you know, while you thought you knew the person and they were your friend and they were meant to be in your life in that season, you know, now is the time where you have to maybe let them go, or you might find your way back to each other later on. But at this time, you know, it might not be working out.
Yeah. Yeah, when talking with Jada, I told her that pretty much we as people, we have a responsibility to grow. And with the friends that we have and the friends that we keep, they're pretty much enforcers to that doctrine. So if you're not really there to help and really allow for that other person to grow, then you might not be that ideal friend for them at that time.
Right.
I mean, but like even though like you should leave space to grow, like you should also set a standard. Like, okay, this is what I want for my friends. This is what I want to happen. Like, you need to hold them to a certain like standard of like how you want your friends to treat you and how you want them to act and respect you. Because if you don't, like they'll just do whatever they want, and that's just not.
Yeah, I agree with Kenyana. Like, don't just accept anything. Like, you gotta like know your worth and know your value, because some people like to use people and they try and mask it with friendship. No, you're not my friend. Like, if you're really my friend, some people even don't like to like let's say like if one of your friends, if you text them and they end up like not texting back like until like a while later, that shows like you gotta see the signs of if somebody values you or not, as a friend, as a girlfriend, as a boyfriend, whatever you want to call it, just relationships in general. Make sure your time is people are how do you say it? People are valuing your time as well, and you as an individual, because that's how you'll be able to value yourself. And so I really liked what Kenyana said, like make sure you do set a standard for what a friend is. Like, you know, if you need to go to dictionary.com, look up what the definition of friend, because a lot of people have really, you know, different definitions of friendship. A lot of people have messed up definitions of friendships, and that's how they kind of, you know, sneak into your life and say, oh, we're friends, but then they treat you like dirt. Don't accept that.
And when it comes to like giving like friends or like other people like second, like maybe even third chances, you really have to like evaluate like is the person actually willing to like fix their mistakes, because like this is something I kind of struggle with, is like I forgive people too easily, and it's getting to the point where like forgiving my so-called friends, it hurts me even more when I see them that they let me down. So I feel like for me, it's better to take the big pain of like breaking off that friendship, telling that other friend like, hey, I don't want to be your friend because you're doing this, I told you about it and you're not working on it. So I would rather take that pain than to be stabbed like multiple times being let down.
I think I definitely had that problem with the same person. Like, I would always tell them, like, you're doing this, it's hurting me. I would be crying, they would be crying, and then, like, nothing changed.
Nothing
and
gets
then I was
resolved.
just like, we just gotta, you know, cut this off and move off the program.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know, that's very, very important things to consider. The main takeaway that I've taken from all of your input is just really being able to define the relationship and just from there holding each other accountable for your own flaws. Because all of us, we are flawed, but really just being there for each other is really what friends are for.
And being able to communicate your problems, like, effectively, like, not raising your voice at someone or, like, doing something that you know will upset them in the end. Like, just try to come to them, like, calmly about whatever you have an issue with it, so it doesn't, like, blow up out of proportion.
Yeah. Nice. Well, you guys pretty much answered all my questions for today. So I want to thank you all for coming out, and I hope we all just stay as good friends,
Yeah. Let's all stay as friends, guys.
All right, so thank you for tuning in to this best, greatest episode of Your Secret Advisor ever. I don't know if I'll be the guest host for next week, but hopefully we'll see. All right,
you guys can put in the comments who you think is not saying.
Yeah, so make sure you guys subscribe because you never know when the advice will apply to you. So from all of us here at Your Secret Advisor, have a good one, everybody. Bye. Hello and welcome back to Your Secret Advisor. Here today we are in our discussion. Can we do it again?
Yes.
Hello and welcome back to our panel discussion for Your Secret Advisor. Today we have our lovely panel of young students and professionals on their own. Hello there and welcome to Your Secret Advisor. Here.
Sorry. Is my chair crooked?
No.
Okay.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Your Secret Advisor. Right now, we're on our panel discussion.
Wait, start over.
Jerry!